true, right? And I want to also mention one other thing is that although a lot of education is, like you say, planned for the future, the college admission and success in a career, all this starts on basic building blocks. And what I mean by that is a lot of people don't focus very much on early childhood education. They really don't. They think that from the age of 0 to 6, yeah, you're just in kindergarten, daycare, I don't know, watch TV and play with toys. But honestly, that portion of a child's life is full of change. Think about your child when he or she is born. They can't do anything for themselves. But by the age of 6, they are fully developed with full motor skills, with a complete understanding of language and grammar, able to negotiate social situations. They have friends, they get upset, they get angry, they feel happy, they have all these swaths of emotions.
Yeah.
And unlike any other species, humans build things from nothing. What I mean to say is when a cow is born, it pretty much starts walking in a short span of time. And the cow's, mooing or whatever, a calf would do the same thing as a grown cow would, right? Their language does not evolve. They do what they do. But humans have a great sense of transformation from the age of 0 to 6. And in fact, psychologists have written about this period of a child's life and how it is so significant. Since we go to Montessori schools, and my wife is a Montessori teacher too, I've heard her discuss with me the planes of development. Basically, 0 to 6 is a plane of development.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 to 12 is another plane of development. 12 to 18 is another plane. And 18 to 24 is finally the adult plane, after which you're a mature adult. So now each plane can be subdivided into two smaller age groups. Like each 3 years makes a big difference, right? 0 to 3, you cannot really tell your child what to do. They really do not process what you're telling them. They have an inner guide they follow, and they do it out of their own need to do it. It's not like they know they're doing it. It's not intentional. They just do what their inner guide tells them. And so each phase of development feeds onto the next. So if you have a good 0 to 3 and a good 3 to 6, that sets up the child for a very good 6 to 12. And that will set up the child for a good 12 to 18. And now we are talking about colleges. So the whole thing is important. It's not like you can do whatever you want, but then suddenly you expect your child to get into these universities. I think education is a long process, and it starts actually very young. It's as young as even 2, I would argue.
That's a good point. I mean, I think you laid it out pretty well. Because it's very easy to think that from 0 to 5, he's just a baby and all he needs is a nanny. You think that, he's not old enough to engage with him yet, but you're sort of losing valuable time if you're not engaging with your child and taking him outdoors.
Yeah, at that age, they need to explore. They are based on a lot of touch and sensory activities. So take them out, make them feel the flowers, smell the flowers, pick up rocks, observe the bugs, give them little things to do around the house. They love doing it. And I think that develops a wholesome child for the next phase of their life. So it's